Testing the very cool Blues Driver today. Super common pedal. It's been around probably at least 20 years longer than I've been alive, I think. But very cool pedal, very awesome pedal. I've been playing it a bunch, and let's give it a little spin. So I figured, I don't really know what the bluesiest guitar I have is. My first inclination was, of course, this is very bluesy, the old Ghost 8. But no, I think the bluesiest guitar in my possession that's a full electric, because probably my T5 is up there, probably the SG. So we're running the very cool Epiphone Burial. And these are Arcane Inc. pickups in here. We'll mess around on all the different positions. But just going to play some bluesy stuff and give you a little sample of the Blues Driver. So you can usually find these on the used market anywhere 50 to 75 bucks. Brand new, I think they run like 80 to 100. And the Wazacraft version is maybe 50 bucks on top of that. And we are playing through a Boss Katana MKII 50 watt. There's your bridge position. Middle position and neck, my personal favorite. Alrighty, and get that Blues Driver a little bit better in focus. And turn her on. Combined position. And bridge position. Really not a fan of, for bluesy stuff, of the Doombucker, full on bridge. I really like the mix. And I really like the Scumbucker. And as you can see on the Blues Driver, if it'll stay in focus, that'd be lovely. That is on just maxed out on gain and tone. That's what the middle one is. Maxed out on gain and tone, which is kind of where I like it. I just like to push it. I think it sounds really cool. The left fiddle, we'll take them both back to half. And with the tone down and the gain down, go up on that level a little bit. Very bluesy, as the name implies. Even in a blue enclosure, just such a nice pedal. Back to the middle position. Fiddle with it some more. Let's go gain down, tone up. And this one, you can kind of tell it's, gain down. It really just pushes it a little bit. It doesn't really do much on its own. I like that quite a bit. Very, very useful application. Back on the neck. I really like that setup. Just kind of pushing the amp a little bit. We're not adding a lot of color to it or anything. Let's invert those. So we'll go gain up, tone down. Sounds pretty good there too. I like it. Really solid there. You push that volume up and you're actually in the doom metal territory a little bit, but on the bridge. push that gain a little more and bring the tone back to about half. I think it sounds killer. Really, really useful pedal. Probably the most versatile Boss pedal ever made. I don't know. The SD1 is phenomenal. The DS1 is phenomenal. The Blues Driver, obviously a classic pedal for the ages, also phenomenal. Just really, really solid. I mean, you blast out that gain too. We can do it here, and we'll keep that tone at half, but you blast out that gain on a bridge position with some volume. Come on. Obviously, is that a Zakk Wylde tone? No, it's not, harsh enough, not enough distortion, overdrive. Is it good? Yeah. If you're going to, have a decent practice amp like a Katana, honestly, if you have a Katana, you really don't need a Blues Driver, to be all, 100% honest. But if you're gonna do a cheap setup, a very affordable, inexpensive setup, and you're gonna do one pedal, and you're interested in virtually anything that is heavier than classical, Blues Driver might be the way to go. Blues Driver, Super Fuzz, SD1, any of those I think would definitely get you to a lot of places. And that's kind of the goal. So super, super versatile, fun to play, looks cool, classic for a reason. But there you go. There's a little Blues Driver through a Katana. And if you've got one of these, which I'm sure half the people that are watching a guitar video own a Blues Driver, if not like 5 of them. This is actually shockingly the first one I've ever owned. So let me know what you think and what settings you use it on. And yeah, that's a fun little pedal. Well, we'll see you in the next one.